Hey, welcome back to the channel and to another video. Now in today's video I'm going to be doing a walk around of our most recent camper, which is a VW T7 Commerce Pro, and this van's had our Explorer Pro package. So we actually bought this van about 3 months ago and we ordered it from the factory, so it's a brand new van, it's got delivery miles, and so we're going to be handing this camper over to the customer in the morning, and they actually chose all the colours and all the spec on this van because it was just a base vehicle when they reserved it, so they got to choose all the colours and everything in the back of the van. So I'm also going to talk through all of that. So what I want to do first of all is get the drone in the air so I can show you the outside of the van, and then I'm going to hop back in here and talk through all the colours and also some of the package features as well. So make sure you hang around to the end of the video because I'd love to get your feedback, and I'm going to hop outside now and get the drone in the air. I'll see you outside. Okay, so as I said at the beginning of the video, this is a 2025 VW T7 Commerce Pro. The colour is stone grey, and it's had our Explorer Pro package, which is our top package, so it's got absolutely everything on it. And we have actually restructured our conversion packages now into 3 different packages. You've got the Explorer Plus and the Explorer Pro. So as I say, the Explorer Pro has absolutely everything on it, and I'm going to talk through all those features in a minute. So we're really happy with this camper. It's the first stone grey camper that we've done, and I think it looks great with all the black features on it, the black wheels and all the trim. So this van has had our exterior gloss black pack on it. So you'll see this strip at the front of the bonnet here. We've actually sprayed this black. That was grey before. So we've blacked that out. As part of that package, we also fit some vent trim, which goes round here. So it's like a black trim that runs around that vent. But because there's a really high demand for that trim, we've not been able to get it on time. So we're going to be sending that to the customer so they can get it fitted. It's really easy to fit. So the van's had some 20-inch Riviera alloys with brand new tyres. It's had the front splitter as well, the gloss black front splitter at the front, and then also the matte black sidebars. And then also the colour-coded rear spoiler at the back of the van there as well. All our vans have privacy glass all round, and we are now fitting the flush windows on the T7s. We couldn't get the flush windows at first, but we can get them now, so all of our T7s now will have the flush windows. So I'll just pop round to the back of the van just so you can see it. So this van is a tailgate, it's also an automatic, and I will talk through some of the features of the actual van itself in a minute. So what I'll do now then is jump in the back of the van and talk through all the colours and some of the features of the package. So what I'll do then first of all is just talk through the colour combinations that Tony's chose on this van. As I said, he did get to choose everything because it was just a base vehicle when he bought it. So the furniture colour on this van is the Cubic grey. So if I get down low you can see the colour. It's a really nice sort of medium grey with a matte finish. He's gone for the white acrylic worktops and table, and also a white splashback, and then also the slate blinds, which are a nice medium grey. So you've got the blind over the kitchen area, one on the tailgate, and then you've also got blinds on both of these windows, and this window here is an opener as well. So you've got 2 opening windows on all of our packages. The upholstery colour is the Schwartz, so it's the black upholstery with the Bentley styling, with the light grey logos and stitching, and then he's gone for the dark grey timber just to tie in with the rest of the greys in the van. The flooring colour I believe is called Temple, which is a nice light grey colour. It contrasts really well with the furniture and also with the upholstery. Because this van has had the Explorer Pro, it's got the induction hobs, and we're now back to using the rectangular induction hobs, and they're recessed into the worktop. You've got the cold water sink, so you've got a 50 litre water tank underneath the van. So on the Explorer Plus and the Explorer Pro you do get the induction, so we do upgrade the electrics from the 100 amp lithium to the 300 amp lithium leisure battery, and from the 1000 watt inverter to the 2000 watt inverter, and then you also get the 150 watt solar panel on the roof, and then all of your electrics are controlled on this digital display here. So that's where you turn on your lights and your USBs and your water pump, and as part of the Pro package you also get hot water. So you'll see on that display there is a water heater button there. That's where you turn on the water heater, and it takes about 20 minutes to warm up. So you do get hot water on the sink, and then also at the shower point at the back of the van. And then the little display above the big display there is the diesel heater. So that's an auto-term diesel heater, which is a really good quality heater, and it heats the van up really well. You've got the two 240-volt sockets and also the USBs, and those two sockets do work on the inverter, so you can use the induction hobs and also those 240 sockets off grid. So this van's got full wild camping capability. You've got plenty of power that you can use through those plugs through the inverter, so you could have at least a couple of days off grid if you weren't using a campsite. If I just pan round to the front here, you can see that it's got a single passenger seat. So we ordered this from the factory with a single passenger seat, and we put swivels on both the seats, on both the Explorer Plus and also the Explorer Pro. So both those seats swivel round. This van's also had the front and rear dash cams fitted as well as an extra, so you can add the dash cams to any of our packages as an extra. So in terms of the fridge, you've got a Dometic fridge with a removable freezer compartment. So a 50-litre fridge with a freezer to put all your drinks and food while you're travelling. You've also got a cutlery drawer there, and we supply a little cutlery tray to go in there. And then you've got the two cupboards here. You've got one at the top there, which is a good sized cupboard, and then you've got one at the bottom, which does fit the 145 porta potty perfectly in there. And then your biggest storage space is under the rib bed, which you can access from inside the van here. And you can also access this cupboard from the rear of the van as well. So just to mention a couple of improvements we've made on the van. So we have now changed the table rail. So we've gone for a much more slimline, sleek table rail that can either be in black or in silver, which I think looks much better than the previous rail that we were using. We have actually changed the colour of the socket surround as well to black to match the digital display and the diesel heater control panel as well, which I think is a really big improvement. And we are now using Alcantara on the bed board. So when you pop top bed, this pulls down and will sleep two adults. And rather than carpet it, we are using the Alcantara now, which is a really nice finish. And then you've got the locker at the back of the van there, which runs the full width of the van, so you've got plenty of storage space in that locker. And then you've got your two lockers at the top of the kitchen there as well. So in terms of the actual base vehicle itself, this is the Pro model, so it's got absolutely everything on it. It's got the adaptive cruise control, climate control, heated steering wheel, rear view camera, Apple CarPlay, and lots of other features. So if you go to the homepage of our website, you will see this van on the homepage. If you click on the image, it will take you through to all the details of this van. So you'll be able to see all the features of the van itself, as well as the Explorer Pro package, plus the price of this camper as well, if you're interested. So the camper's had a black scenic canvas. So this canvas does open up fully. That can be unzipped and opened up with the black roof top. It's a West Stubbs roof. We only use West Stubbs roofs because they're very, very good quality. Come with 5 years warranty, so they are really, really good roofs. Okay, so what I'll do now is just jump round to the back of the camper and talk through some of the features at the back of the van. Okay, so this is the back of the rib bed. So all of our packages now have a rib bed as standard. We don't do the rock and roll beds unless someone specifically wants one. You do get the fixed rib bed as standard. We can fit a rail system, a sliding rail system on the rib beds. That is an extra across all the packages. And you will find details of all three of our packages on our website. If you go to the conversions tab in the menu, there'll be a drop down there to our packages, so you can check them out and see what the prices are. So with it being a rib, you do get about 1.5 foot of space here at the back of the van, which is really good for storage. And then you can also access underneath the rib bed, as I said, from here. So you've got plenty of access and plenty of storage space under there. And then the back of the wardrobe, you've got a cupboard at the top here, which is a good sized cupboard. We've got the shower point and also the jack in there at the moment. And then at the bottom here, you've got another decent sized cupboard, but because the van's had the hot water, this is where we put the hot water heater. So if you opt for the Pro package, you do get hot water, but that does take up all the space in this cupboard. On the Pro package, you also get the extra 240-volt socket and also the 12-volt socket here as well. And then this is the shower point here. So this is where you attach the shower point and you can actually turn that to hot, and you can have a hot shower at the back here, and it's 6 litres of hot water. So you do also get the blind in the tailgate. And then on this van, we've also put the hookup and the water inlet on the side of the van on these flaps here. Moving forward, we're not going to be offering the water inlet flap on the side here. It's going to go underneath the van, just in front of the wheel there. We've realised it's a very, very difficult and time-consuming job to get the water inlet on the side of the van. But this customer wanted that, so we have done it in this case, but we won't be doing it moving forward. So the choice you'll have in the future is that you can have the hookup on here and then the water underneath the van just down there, or you can have the hookup underneath the van there and then the water inlet in front of that back wheel underneath the van there. So if you do spec a van from scratch with us, they're going to be the choices moving forward. But most people don't want the flaps on the side of the van. They would rather have it out of the way, so it's a cleaner line on the side of the van. But as you can see, we have colour coded them, so they blend in nicely. Okay, so let's pop the camera over the top so you can see the camper from the rear of the van. But I think you'll agree it's a very, very nice van. It's very tasteful colour combinations. It looks really nice and light and contemporary. and we're really, really happy with our second T7 van. So let us know what you think in the comment section. Okay, so that's it for the walk around of this amazing camper. I would really appreciate your feedback. So please do let me know what you think to all the colour combinations in the comment section below on YouTube. And if you are in the market for a VW camper next year, ready for spring and summer, then we do have a number of brand new vans on order from the factory, which will be coming through in April and May next year. So all the details of our base vehicles that we've got on order are on the sales page of our website. So we've got 4 short wheelbase and a long wheelbase on order. And we also have one T6.1 camper available, which is a 2-tone. It's on a Highline van, it's a 24 plate, and it's had our Explorer Plus package. It's a beautiful van, and you will also find all the details of that camper on the sales page of our website. Okay, so that's it for now. We do have one more camper to come through before the end of the year, which is our first long wheelbase T7 van in mid blue, and that's had our Explorer Plus package. It's an absolute beauty. We're going to be picking that van up from the workshop tomorrow, so I will do a quick walk around of that camper in the next few days, so keep a lookout for that. And if you've not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do that so you don't miss any of my future information videos and the walkarounds of our available campers. And if you've got value from this video and you've enjoyed the content, please also consider hitting that like button, and I will see you in the next video. Speak soon.